Hey everyone, welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses. So, last time we beat like the first half of the game. Today we're gonna make our start into the second half of the game, and this is definitely not my second recording. No, I had to re-record this episode because unfortunately I accidentally forgot to record the screen. So yeah, I basically had to throw away the whole recording. Yeah, also my deck might be slightly different from the previous episode, as I had to redo the final battle, and thus some reincarnations are different and such. So if you're wondering, that might be a little different. So yeah, today we're starting on the side of Yugi instead of on the side of Kaiba, so we're on the Lancaster side instead of the Yorkists. For which we have to face Weevil and Rex first. And as this is my second recording of this, I've already beaten both of them, and yeah, it's kind of a piece of cake, not gonna lie. Because we actually have a semi-functioning deck now. Unlike, when you first start on the other side. While, yeah, if I didn't have a deck master that changes terrain, some of these maps would be way harder. That I'm be honest about that. That ability is so incredibly good. Also, we need to have under 936, which is time to get rid of all of our good cards, I'd say. So yeah, bam, get rid of that one, and we get rid of Grave Robber and the two Dark Holes and Tremendous Fire. And Mirror Force, which gets us to 848. So at that point we can just kind of add some weak monsters in there, here and there. Like a Curtain of Darkness, why not? $878. Alright, we already passed the fucking fiends, goddamn. So you add the Wretched goes to the attic. Look, Karibo, Sangan. We need two more. So for the next two, I'm gonna actually add some plants into the deck to get Rose Spectre done, because that's oh well, we're missing by 5. That sucks. It's really good to get Rose Spectre done for the next battle. Let's look if there's a good monster we can get rid of, which you don't need. You honestly don't really need Dark Elf, and we'll replace you with something slightly weaker. Which is what do we put in? Sure, we'll put in Ancient Brain. So yeah, let's face off against Weevil Underwood, who yeah, he's got his insect deck. Honestly, if you get if you have just a starter deck, I imagine this battle could be quite rough, yeah. But because we don't, and we have a really good deck, it becomes a lot easier. You can also just get a bit of Song in instantly. So yeah, probably the difficult part about this battle is that he just straight up gets a 1000-point bonus right when he starts off. There goes his Big Ant. Or Big Insect, never mind. It's Big Insect, not Big Ant. So yeah, we basically gotta get him on our terrain. That's pretty much that's pretty much all that there is to it. It's not much more complicated than that. We get a big weakness on the forest, but yeah, if we didn't have the ability to change the terrain, it would have been a lot harder. Let's look what we got. Sure. Just attack into that one, why not? Why don't ya? Acid Crawler. Yeah, not really getting what I want. You can be a little scout. Yeah, he's using a lot of power-ups. Which, I mean, in one sense it's like, it's nice that they're already gone, basically. Because there's like laser armor cannon and then there's insect armor with laser cannon. Which are basically the same cards. A little annoying though. Also, I know he has Dungeon Worm, which so he can actually like stand on the terrain. And he has Quagga Hercules. That's pretty dangerous. I'm not really getting what I want. Well, he's just gonna attack into that, right? So yeah, he is spellbound for 3 turns at this point, so he will not be a threat for much. For quite a while, actually. Sure, Rose Spectre of Dawn, why not? I mean, she's pretty good on this map, right? That's like the whole reason I put these guys in my deck. Well, a 50-50. I mean 50-50, I mean both die. And she, this dude giantfully sucks the life out of my Rose Spectre of Dawn. Then, I just think it looks weird, man. Like, I get it, right? She's supposed to be nude, and they don't want to show that, even in the Japanese version. But, like, what they chose, like, it would have just been better if they just gave her a shirt at that point. Oh, it just spans to her being dead as well. Yeah, it really doesn't want us to get like any fucking monster cards, does it? Alright, that Dungeon Worm. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, damn, that thing's still in like the range as well. For fuck's sake, they're really just not giving us anything, are they? We got 23 cards. At this point, we've drawn every trap and spell card we have. Hopefully in time I can just kind of replace my dark energies with fiend castles and Axe of Despairs. Alright, finally. Yeah, that almost straight up kills him. Alright, well that sucks. Maybe we get Versago, that would be cool. Huh. Well, that makes sense. Let's do a big ol' 3,450 damage on him. Boom, Quagga Hercules dead and a big old damage on him. And then for Dungeon Worm. Whew. That's a little bit of like a remontada. Bam, bam. Just chakra destroying everything. Although it was barely not enough. Maybe I should have just let Dungeon Worm attack into chakra and we would have won that way, but... well, at this point... oh shit. That's because of Great Moth's ability, right? I thought it was perfectly Ultimate Great Moth that did that. Oh, they both do it. That is, that's a nuisance, not gonna lie. Alright, well now my guys don't lose any health. Yeah, chakra, I guess. This should do it. Alright, that makes you stronger than him by a lot. And then, bam. Use this little nugget and then use this to get rid of any like dangerous trap cards he may have. Which he had 2 of them. Probably one of those was like the... Yeah, infinite dismissal, yeah, and the other one was just laser cannon. And now we won. So yeah, GG definitely gave me more of a fight in this round than it did in the failed recording. In the failed recording, he kind of just got destroyed pretty quickly. But then in the failed recording, I also got off like chakra way earlier. So yeah, boom, that's a great moth. And victory for us. Well, we got Quagga Hercules and Giant Flea out of that. Yeah, I'd say that like if you're not using insects, he doesn't really have much for you. Sort of like infinite dismissal, I think. So yeah, we got the first rose card, and that opens up these 2 areas, which I think this is like, I don't think it did that in the original. I think in the original, I believe you had to fight both of them before it opened up anything, and it would open up these 2 places down there instead. But yeah, we're facing Rex straight after this. Rex, I'd say, is even easier. Like, he's got some big numbers, but that's like the only thing he's got. He's got a paralyzing potion, which I really stupidly fell into in the failed recording. But, you know, we did, however, like, I will say that in the failed recording, I got a really good start where I, like, straight away started off with Frisago and with Monster Eye, so I pretty much got Shawcroft instantly. But yeah, he's using reptiles instead of dinosaurs because, right, I think dinosaurs are terrible in this game, and like in that sense he still at least gets like somewhat in his theme. Still, he's still like somewhat in like the dinosaur is still reptile, still a little similar, right? So yeah, throw out another spellbinding circle. So he's probably got Bracco's Radius, who's got, I think, fuck, I don't know how much strength Bracco's Radius has. Serpent Marauder, well, there goes like any form of like power buff you can get. Also, I got like Yami at like the perfect time in the last time, where I could just place it here and then bam, it turns everything into I don't think we're gonna need Heavy Storm in this map, as he's got very little in terms of like trap cards. No, because then we'll get Royal Spectre done and I don't want that. I don't need to use that straight away. Look, we got Mucus Yolk. Curious if he wants to attack into that. Oh no, never mind. That's a reptile queen or whatever, a serpentine princess. And Emperor of the Land of and Sea. Emperor of the Land and Sea. See, that's the thing. That is the guy who's the Emperor of the Land and Sea. It's a fucking dinosaur. I feel like they made so many like reptile and dinosaur monsters that just never came out outside of Japan. Like some of these monsters were, I think, literally only created for like the video games, so that they didn't have to use much space. Yeah. Could be decent. Keep you in the back. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Grappler. Yeah, red medicine, 500 life points. It's really just not like consequential at all. And let's just do this. And then just do this, I guess. Turn you into a zombie, which is gives you a power bonus of 500 in this area as well. And then yeah, just destroy the Emperor of the Land and the Sea. You know that guy, famous monster right here. Huh. No, we probably won this. As this just straight up kills Serpentine Princess, which does another 3100 to him. And a GG. Yeah, I mean, he didn't really have any useful cards anyway, so it is what it is, right? So yeah, I think I'll leave it off at this. A little short, but, well, what can you say? 25 minutes still decent, right? Pretty easy battles here, I'd say. A lot harder if you didn't have a good deck. Like, if you start on this side, it might not be as easy. Specifically Weevil. But considering that, like, they allow you to, like, you don't need to defeat Weevil to, like, be able to fight these two guys, which changes a lot of things. As, like, if I had started with Fiend, I still think I would have probably been able to beat Rex Raptor after a couple tries. And then we probably would have gotten a much better deck fighting off a Panic and a Zombie Dude over here that we eventually ended up getting. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's for like a second playthrough where I understand which cards it can get from people. But if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye!